All right, I think we'll get started now. Alice, are you able to keep checking the queue there? To let
I will.
everyone in? Okay. So thanks for coming out tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about some outdoor activities for kids. This is a pretty big topic. There's, endless things that, kids could get outside doing. So we're just going to cover a few things that we know and that we asked some of our expert friends for some activities as well to share with us. So I'm just going to get our screen started here. Are you guys seeing the full screen?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, perfect. Just getting our end going here. And what's that?
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, here we go. So my name is Carter Dorsch. I am the executive director of the Kensington Conservancy. If you're not familiar with the Conservancy, we are a not-for-profit charitable land trust. We're based out of Deborah, but we serve the entire St. Joseph Channel area. We have about just over 900 acres of ecologically sensitive land that we protect. And in addition to protecting land, we do other stewardship projects within the community, and we do a lot of education, especially when it comes to youth. So as I said, tonight we're going to be talking about some outdoor activities that you can do with your kids or grandkids or whoever other you have in your family or friends. Tonight I have with me Sarah Franchuk. She is the Kensington Conservancy's climate change adaptation intern. She is doing a project all about climate change for us. So she's going to be helping with the presentation here. So just a bit of an overview. We're going to be talking about some of the benefits of getting children outdoors and connected with nature, some of the essential outdoor gear, spontaneous outdoor play, nature journaling, becoming a naturalist, this challenge that we were told about called the Rewilding challenge. And then we're going to talk about what TKC does, specifically our Junior Explorers programs and our Explorer Summer Explorer Day Camp. I'm going to just pass it over to Sarah here.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so to begin, we're going to be talking about the benefits of children that are connected with nature. So we have 5 points here, and that is that they're healthier, happier, more empathetic, more spiritual, and they're ready to learn. So basically, they're healthier because they're getting more physical activity, they're getting more fresh air, they're out and they're moving. They'll be happier because they'll be with friends or family, they can socialize, less screen time, they'll be more connected to people, and not only that, but also the nature and the planet, which is really important. And they'll have better focus and be more creative. So, here are just a couple of essential outdoor gear if you are going out with kids. So it's important to have some sort of navigation tool. So something like a map or a, GPS device like your phone. Things like first aid, that's always important to be safe and careful. Sun protection, so have sunscreen, sunglasses, things like flashlights or headlamps if it's getting dark out or if you're exploring a new area. And the basics like food, water, extra clothes, foot gear is really important for things like this too. And just be aware of the weather and try to keep your kids dry, warm, and fed. So spontaneous outdoor play, letting kids be kids. So It's really important to let the kids be outside to get fresh air, whether this is going on a walk or a hike. Here in the Deborah area, it's really easy to go to a park or somewhere nearby where there's a forest. You can come near the water, look at a stream, use some outdoor elements like things like stones, pebbles, twigs, and even check out the water park or the beach. And of course, here we have the Foster Parkland and Walking Trail, so everyone's welcome to come and hike the trails, see what's here. There's even signs to help teach you and to learn about the local flora. So plants, shrubs, flowers. There's lots of wildlife you can come and see. There's birds, there's woodpeckers, birds of prey, amphibians, lots of snowshoe hare. There's just about everything that you can want to see. Another thing you can do is start a nature journal with your kids. So that could be something pretty interesting for them to connect with. So they can start to record things that they see, smell, hear, feel, eat, and wonder about throughout the year. And with this, you could use any sort of materials like paints, pastels, chalk, whatever you find or have. You could take photos, you could really just make this your own and have fun with it. And some more ideas for a nature journal. You can visit different places when you do this and record what you see, and it'd be really neat if you went to the same spot during the different seasons just to see what changes depending on what month it is and how that goes. Okay, and I will hand this over to Carter now.
Great. Hello again, everyone. So next, I'm going to talk about how everyone can become a naturalist. This is one thing I really enjoy. And if you've listened to some of the presentations before, I've talked all about this kind of thing. So this might be something that's geared better towards kids who are slightly older, or if you have, an adult who's good with this kind of thing. But there's an app called iNaturalist, where it's kind of like a real life scavenger hunt where you go out and take pictures of anything that you see within your neighborhood, plants, insects, birds, fish, mammals, basically anything that's out there and alive, you can use iNaturalist to keep track of. There's a free app that can be downloaded on any smartphone or tablet, and they also have a website. Also, the good thing about iNaturalist, it can help you identify these plants and animals that you're coming across. And if you're sharing these observations, then you're contributing to community science, and this data is used worldwide by scientists and conservationists. It's pretty addicting. Kids, I think would enjoy it if they got into it and seeing all the different things that they find. They might want to just keep going and finding more and more and more. It's a good way to use technology, but also get out into nature. So next is the Rewilding Challenge. This one, I've never heard of this before, but one of our friends with TKC here suggested this to us to share with everyone this evening. So what is rewilding? So hidden in each of us is a wild child, woman or man, yearning to reconnect to our roots. The movement was born from human desire to restore our internal ecosystems to their wild and natural state, so we may find a more fulfilling life that is truly integrated and engaged with nature. So there is a 30-day challenge that comes with this, and one task to do on each day. So there's 30 different things here. Oh, I forgot to mention, everyone who participated tonight, I'm going to send around a copy of this presentation so that you're able to go and look at these in detail. So you don't have to memorize this right now. I'm just going to talk about a few of these. The first one off the hop, Sarah kind of already mention this was to start a nature journal, and that would be good to keep track of everything that you do over the course of these 30 days. The next one is to go outside and practice forest bathing, where basically is the concept where you just go sit out in nature and just take everything in. TKC has actually done events like this in the past, but there's other ones like eating your lunch outside, go to find a seed pod and examine it, help a neighbor by performing an outdoor chore for them, discover a new outdoor place, lay on a blanket and look up in the night sky. So there's a whole variety of cool and interesting things that you can do once every day for a whole month that will get you back out into nature. And next here, we have just a variety of bingo and scavenger hunt type activities that you can do. Go back to that one, Sarah. There we go. Yeah, so I do these often with kids that we have here with the Conservancy, and they're really successful. Basically, you go out and look for these items, and the first one to find them all or do a straight line or however you want to do it is it's pretty easy to do, but pretty entertaining for the kids. And most of these are pretty easy to find, so it's not like you're spending hours and hours doing it. This one here, sunshine, hopefully it's a sunny day when you're out doing this. Leaves, a person, signs of animals, pine cones are usually pretty abundant. So yeah, these are lots of fun. And the next one here is just very similar, but just slightly different. Next here we have, this one isn't pictures, but same kind of idea. It's words for each thing. And next here, this one here we got from a teacher friend of ours who teaches a lot of outdoor things. Sorry, I just rereading this again myself. This is just a good checklist to make sure that if you're bringing children out to an area, to make sure it's safe for everyone. The one thing you want to make sure is that if you're taking your children or other people's children out into nature, that you want to make sure it's safe. And then this is, this is a second page to that. So, this is like a lesson plan that you could take out if you really want to do an educational component to, a wetland or a forest or anything like that. Again, we'll send these around to everyone to look at in detail. And this is just another plan. This is from the Lorax, teaching about pollution and overlogging and stuff like that. This can be a fun activity to do. So I'm going to talk a little bit now about TKC Junior Explorers. So this program we've been doing for many years now. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we weren't able to run it in 2020, and we're not sure yet if we'll be able to run it in 2021. It's not looking likely, but things could improve and we'll be able to do it. But basically, it's an environmental education program designed for children aged 5 to 10 and their families. So it's we invite everyone to come out. Whoever's looking after children that day can come and participate. The more the merrier. So typically the way it works is it's 2 mornings a week, usually 1.5 to 2.5 hours, 2 mornings during the summer months. We usually start after the Canada Day weekend in July and run until about mid-August. It costs $35 for per child for the whole summer. And we do a whole variety of nature-themed activities. I'm just going to share a few photos here about some of the activities that we've done. Technical difficulties here, sorry. Rose. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, something happened to our photos and they all disappeared. Here, just 1 second, everyone. Bring this up here.
There we go.
Okay, can you see it now? Photos,
There are photos. Yeah, there we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
perfect. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I don't know, it just paused on us here. We'll get this full screen. There we go. So,
Just blanked out, Carter.
oh, did it?
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah, now
there.
it's back.
Okay, perfect. Sorry about that, everyone. So one activity that we've done is we've planted a vegetable garden. The kids were really excited at the end of the summer. They had a whole basket full of potatoes that they got to take home to cook with. We've done a variety of garbage cleanups. This is good, one, because it's helped clean up an area that needed it, and also is teach the kids the value of not littering and picking up garbage everywhere that they see. We've done this, the first photo here is the kids, there was a name for it, I forget what the name was, but they have, they tie all these sticks together and then they grow beans up them. And then they took care of them every week. They went and watered them, and the kids really enjoyed seeing the progress that the beans every week, every day that they came, they'd be a little bit taller, and then the beans would start to grow and they'd be really excited to eat them, but we'd have to tell them, no, not yet, not yet. And we've also had the junior explorers come out to the Sustain Algoma Expo and run their own table, where they got to run activities for other kids as well. And then our Explorer Summer Day Camp. This was another thing that unfortunately weren't able to do in 2020 and probably won't do this year, but we'll make it the best one yet in 2022 for sure. So we partnered with the St. Joseph Island Hunters and Anglers Association to do this summer camp. It's a week-long day camp that typically starts about 9 in the morning and then is done at 4 o'clock. And it's at the Hunters and Anglers Conservation Center on St. Joseph Island. So it's designed for kids a little bit older than the Junior Explorers program, typically about 8 to 12. We do one activity in the morning and then one activity in the afternoon, and then we have lunch and snacks throughout. So one of the popular activities is outdoor crafts using outdoor things like stuff that we find in nature and recycled things that everyone brings from home, and the kids get really creative and make all kinds of amazing art. We've had the Coureur de Bois come in and teach the kids all about what they do with trapping and jewelry making and canoeing and all the things that they do. Archery. This is one of the most popular activities throughout the camp. Every day the kids are begging, when are we doing archery? When are we doing archery? The hunters and anglers have a really good archery range on site, and the kids really love it. And then another popular day, we actually spend the whole day going out canoeing. We have folks from Sioux College come down, they bring their canoes, and they're really good instructors, and they teach the kids, canoe safety, how to paddle, how to flip a canoe. That's probably the funnest part at the end of the day, when they all get wet and go swimming. Yeah, and so that's just an introduction to a whole bunch of outdoor activities that we do and that you can do with your children or grandkids or anyone else. Here's, if you're looking for more, there's a variety of websites here that we were given that have all kinds of great links, you know, with more activities. As I said, I'll send these around to everyone. And here's another list of activities. And then these were a few books that we were told were really, really good. So we included them here if you want to look to see if you can get them from the library or bookstore or something like that. So that's all that we have for you tonight. If you're interested in learning more about any of our programs or any other ways that the Kensington Conservancy can help you get your children outdoors, then we're happy to answer them. Our contact info is here. And at this time, I just like to stop sharing my screen here and open it up to any questions that anyone may have about our programs or anything else that was discussed tonight.
I think, Carter, that we all had an idea of what we could do out there, but it's nice to get it all in one place with a list of, well, try this or try that or whatever. And as you were listing some of those things that you do, well, in Junior Explorers and Day Camp, I'm thinking I want to go do them too. Been a long time. So maybe we can find some kids. I'll have to borrow some kids. But
Or Alice, we can get you down as a volunteer staff member to run the program too.
oh, okay.
There. So if there's no questions at this time, I think we'll let everyone get on with their evening. As I said, probably tomorrow I will get this presentation sent around to everyone. And then our presentation will also be uploaded to our YouTube page and a link posted to our Facebook page as well.
Oh, good.
So they'll be there for everyone who missed it tonight. So, all right, any last minute questions or comments?
Oh, thank you, Carter. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good evening, everyone.
Have a good
Night,
evening.
everyone.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.